G'day folks, welcome to a nice casual Sunday morning. In case you're wondering why there was nothing on Saturday, that's because A, I was a bit tired, and B, I was just playing Black Mesa Source. Finally, after so many years, it's come out and it is awesome. It's well worth the wait. Yeah, I sort of want to go back inside and keep playing it, but I've still got some cleaning up to do before the week goes through, so yes, we'll do that instead. The old human body needs a good kickstart sometimes, so I won't be using one of them. We'll use something else that sort of resembles a start capacitor. I love this stuff. Not that often though. Try not to have more than a couple of cans a week. Nice bite to it. Just like a capacitor. But yeah, I know people who drink several of these every single day, and I don't know how they can do it. Their body's going to give up one day. I like a good mixture of good food and junk food and energy drinks, whereas those people just seem to live off McDonald's and nothing. Kind of sad really. So anyway, yeah, Black Mesa Source is just awesome. Can't get over how good they've made that. It's not just a reskin of the original Half-Life, it is actually all the maps remade. Like, there's things in places you didn't know about, there's new rooms, there's new detail. If you've ever played Half-Life and you own a copy of Half-Life 2 or want to spend $9.95 on Steam and buy it, definitely buy Half-Life 2 and then set up Black Mesa Source, which is a free, completely free mod. The devs don't get anything from it. I hope they take donations, because I want to donate something so I can see new things like that made by them, but yeah, they did all this for free. That's why it took so long. It was all volunteer stuff. It's just absolutely amazing. So I'll pull up some information on that, post it in the description. Yeah, it's finally here, Black Mesa Source. What more can I say? Awesome mod. So yeah, there you go, blackmesasource.com, and they have a number of download links there via official mirrors. You can download the soundtrack, which is just awesome, spine-tinglingly awesome, and there's a full trailer for it as well. So yeah, jump onto it, go get it. Even if you just love good first-person shooters, even if you've never played Half-Life before, the original Half-Life graphics might look a bit underwhelming, but back in the day it was awesome, and this just gives it a whole new look, a whole new perspective. So yeah, go get it. Awesome. I know what I'll be doing for most of the afternoon, but first I want to tidy up outside and get some stuff done. In here anyway. Yes, what else has been going on lately? Yes, I've got a couple of people who want license plates. I'm going to find out if that's an emergency type plate, like emergency vehicle. If anyone knows what that means, let me know, because typically Victorian is 3 letters followed by 3 numbers. I just found this one here, which is stamped out of galvanised steel, not alley, and it's got E80 instead of a series of 3 letters. Don't know. If it's emergency grade, I'll send it to Belts Towing, because he's a tow truck driver, emergency collector. So yes, I've got plates, got more goodies. And yes, I am setting up for another high pressure water test, especially now that we're heading out of fire season. I've burnt all my firewood and debris and other stuff now, so the fire bin can get stored behind the shed for the next 6 or 8 months. And we'll move on to a lot of water based and just autopsy stuff, because that's the best time to do it. It's nice and warm today, it's wonderful. Like, I don't even need to be wearing this jacket right now, but it's just a great day to be out doing stuff. So yeah, setting up the other Toyo radial for a high pressure test. I've had it off the rim and thoroughly inspected the inside of it. There are no existing repairs, no punctures and no damage. A few nicks and cuts on the tread as to be expected, but I'll wash it with the gurney and just get a paint pen and mark out possible failure points, but I've got a feeling this will be a really good example of completely undamaged tyre failure. Like, the last one failed where I had my air bleed and gauge line set screwed in using a hollow drilled out screw, and that was where the initial failure started, so that was kind of a flawed test. This one will not be flawed because I'm only modifying the rim. That's going to be pressure monitoring, that's going to be water inlet, and I'm going to have a bleeder up here just inward of the bead safety groove with a dip tube going up to the top of the tread so that it can bleed all the air out safely. As it fills with water, water comes up, air goes down the tube. That way it's assured that there's no compressed air involved in the explosion. So if it does move, it only moves like half a foot like the last one did, which is really good. I had it chained to the back of the little car and everything, and it didn't need it. It just moved about half a foot, fell off the milk crate, and that was it. And that was failure at 250 pounds. So yeah, that's what I was doing Friday night, just setting that up, part of the clean-up outside. Likewise, I did a bit of an impulse purchase while I was at the post office waiting. That's a problem waiting in queues with racks and racks of goodies sitting next to you. You always pick something up. So I got that for $100. It's not bad. Proper LED monitor, I believe. 20-inch widescreen, high definition. It'll do pretty well. That's the model there, S20B. Yeah, I want to mount this one on the wall in the shed, just below the other one that's on a wall bracket, the surveillance monitor. And when I get my dual-core AMD out here, that'll be the video editing monitor. So that's really good. Dad's claim to the 24-inch television, I don't mind. He was using some 14-inch colour CRT television up until then. It's like, come on man, you got to do better than that. So I gave it to him. Not a bad TV either, that Sonic one. But yes, mess and mess and mess and more mess. Gotta work out if this still runs. That's my little portable outdoor-indoor air conditioner. That hasn't run in about a year and a half, and it's been out in the weather the whole time, so I just gurneyed it on Friday. Likewise, that went pretty well. You can see I gave up trying to get the cylinder heads off that Manurop compressor. Just melted it down for alley. Yeah, there's the piston, the gudgeon pins in there somewhere. Cast-in cylinder liners. With the old valve plate. Yep, that's the valve plate, inlet and exhaust valves. Geez, that got hot. Look at how bad that steel's oxidised. That got really hot. Yeah, those bolts were Loctited, and I was stripping the heads. I broke my last set of vice grips trying to grab the heads of them. I don't have a spline drive socket that size. So bugger it, into the bin it went. Yeah, there's the other cylinder. The old 3.5-inch floppy is a bit floppy at the moment. It's dead. And plenty of cast alley. Pretty clean too. There's no steel in it. Good. Clean cast. There's probably a bit more in the very bottom of the drum. But yeah, that used to be the fan from the APAC condensing unit. I needed a set of legs, and this thing was sitting around on the trailer, so it got the chop. It's kind of funny. There's more alley in there. It's all been running down through the bottom of it. Oh, that was fun. Likewise, more crap could sort out. Yeah, largely intact shadow mask. That's what they look like. You can get them out without destroying them. You got to neck the tube, or remove the vacuum, and then carefully tap around the outside and break the funnel away. I've done it before. It's not too hard. Just good gloves and glasses on. Yoke, and didn't get a chance to burn it. Ran out of propane. Instead, we'll try and stomp it. And that is the easiest way to get the copper out of it. Some of them, they wind the wire around the ferrites, and that's a lot harder to get out. You gotta love how easy these yokes are to strip down. There you go. It's about $3 worth of copper. You can go in with the rest. Bits of tubing and other crap.